Son of a gun, man. So infuriating. I mean, there's obviously there's like checks and balances I need to have in place now for this streaming thing. Like Tuesday I did 5 minutes of the morning without my camera on. Now I'm doing it without the microphone on. Thanks, man. I appreciate you being here. Otherwise, that would have been quite boring. So, 9:32 now. What I was trying to say is I've learned my lesson that I got to be patient. Got to be patient for these first 5 minutes because I kind of bobbled a couple different trades within the first 5 minutes. So, I'm going to try to be a little bit more patient here today. And then sorry about missing you guys yesterday. A little no call, no show. My wife just had, I mean, just to say it, just terrible, terrible, terrible cramps. Sometimes she gets debilitating stuff where she has like blah, 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 prescribed pain medicine for it and everything. It gets so intense. So she got a wave of pain and nausea hitting her at like 4 a.m. 2 nights ago. So just slept the entire day. So I was helping out the kids and everything else. I put a couple trades on actually. I did make about like 280 yesterday. I know. I thought YouTube was hiding you from me. The algo is like, nope. Oh geez, now I'm not even on the right screens again because I just went so wonky. All right, so let me get caught back up here. Obviously, market is open. From 4 to 5 last night, after hours, we absolutely ripped up to the 861s. Kind of hit that high point that we hit Monday, Wednesday. Now we basically hit it overnight Thursday as well. Just had a morning sell-off to kiss our London lows. But we're kind of in a range now. Look at all these wicks down here. So we might have a range going back up to maybe like 734. But again, going to try to be patient here. Fresh Cash Friday. No sense in giving it up today. Let's see. All screens. Nvidia's ripping up. Just has a tiny, tiny, tiny little gap to the downside. Then Qs, on the other hand, have a nice little gap to the upside instead. And of course, keeping in mind, gaps get filled 50% of the time on that same exact day. So we might have a little bit more room for the bulls to push this thing back up. But 934, going to remain patient. Hi, you. And Doggo found a new spot today. He likes hanging out behind me now. Man, what are these? Oh, so previous day high, Monday high, previous week high, way the hell above us. This is our... Oh, that's supposed to be our 1 minute. Son of a bitch, of course. Stupid settings. Man, what an irritation lately. This is a 5 minute, and then I got my 15 minute here as well. But man, every time my computer resets, it resets all of my indicators. So the more simplified indicator that I have on that other screen is now a more convoluted and congested one. Here's our 5 minute range now, 528 all the way up to 588. It seems like we want to push the top of that range now. We're underneath VWAP, we're underneath EMAs, so we should be looking for shorts, not looking for longs, but let's see what the heck happens here. And then here's just another reason to slow us down a little bit. You know, our good pal Ruben here. Whenever EMAs are hugging and kissing like this, especially when the 45, I mean, the 9, the 21, and the 45 are all right next to each other, so it shows some pretty good uncertainty. Yeah, I mean, you think we'd almost have to go up to hit the 660s, right? We'd almost have to, because there's just so much liquidity up here. So even if we were to go down, you think we'd come up here and tap some of this first. So I guess my bias at the moment is slightly bullish. Even though we've been selling off pretty good since 6 o'clock last night. 6 o'clock last night, we range, and then we sold off. But that just seems like some juicy liquidity. So we'll see. This is showing a little bit of bearishness. But we broke above our candle, which also means we probably just broke above our... Yeah, we just broke our 5-minute range too to the upside. Let's see, it's 9:37 now. Hit the 600s. We have VWAP right above at 620 though, so we still got to be just a little bit cautious, but it kind of seems like bulls are going to be in control today. Let's see, 1 minute, at least temporarily. Still trying to push. Let's see. 594. It's not a terrible stop. Let's wait the minute and a half. Minute and a half to the new 5-minute candle and see if it pushes or pulls back. If it pushes, I think we're going to enter on the push. $9.38, $9.39. We got 1 minute left. Now we're back inside the 5-minute range though, just to confuse us a little bit there. So broke the top of the 5-minute, curled back down into it. But now pushing again, pushing pretty darn strong. Just because my FOMO is kicking in, I kept saying like, let's wait. I'm just going to do Schwan little guy. Still above that 5-minute. We got 7 seconds left of this 5-minute candle. Let's switch over to 5 really quick. And this is where I want to see it push right now. I want to see it push and break. Which it didn't do right away. Yep, so I might be early in this guy then. Might be early. I mean, the thesis is we're going to come up and take out that consolidation zone. The bottom of it would be 657. Average candle range right now is 27. Fuck. No. Sorry, gang. Didn't mean to swear there like that. That was just a crazy candle. And then for a second there, it didn't show that my sell order had taken. So I thought it slipped me, and I thought it was still slipping me. which wasn't atrocious. And luckily, that's why we just did one, because we knew. Man, so again, oh, I need to do a better job at doing what I'm saying. I'm talking about, hey, let's have patience, let's wait, let's see what happens. And I'm like, hey, you know what? Aggressive today, this Nasdaq guy. I know, right? This Nasdaq guy wants to fight. He's putting his hands up. Damn it, though. I mean, again, and I say it too many times on this stream that I'm saying decent stuff. I'm doing the complete opposite half the time. Or I'm getting too excited and then just front loading the decision. Look at that. Perfect entry. Alright, let me see if I can bring the stream up. Live on the YouTubes. Alright, there we go. Bring that down, bring that over, pop it around. We're good. Damn, so came up, kissed VWAP basically, and then just sank. We're right in the middle of the 5-minute range right now, and we're kind of hovering right around Monday's low. So just sitting at Monday's low here. The rest of the market, I mean, kind of looks the exact same. SPX came up, formed a little bear flag basically, and then broke it down. Which is basically what NQ did too. Kind of an ugly one though. Let's pop over the 1 minute really quick. One minute tried to show buyers stepping in. Now it's showing sellers instead. Okay, so if we were to go down, what would our targets be then? I mean, we already took out our London low. So I guess my next target would be the 500s. Drop another 60 points to hit 500s. Our low of the session so far, 522. I think sells are the way now. Sells are the way. Let's give her a try. Let's see what that 5 minute looked like really quick, just so we're not being completely silly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's a terrible decision. We just want to break through this zone right here. Technically just made another low. Oh, if we can go just a little bit lower, I think I'm going to add into this. I just wanted to kind of break. Oh, Jesus, I'm not even on the right screen. Sorry, gang. I kind of wanted to break this candle right here, which it really wants to do. All right, we're going to go in just a little bit more now. Put one at 522. The rest of them, I really want to target this 500, but just in case it bounces before that. Put our stops up there. Let me see, 40. It's a 40-point stop, so not phenomenal, but not atrocious. Now we just need this guy to decide to sink. Sink, baby, sink. If this rips back up to the top of the 5 minute range, it's just, we're not trading today. I'll be so mad. Oh, don't you dare come back up to the top of the range. Guess I'll move this guy up just a little bit so it's past that 9, but You know, I don't want to eat up too much drawdown if it's going to come all the way back up to the 600s here. Average 5-minute candle is 31 points at the moment, so 38, 40 to 67, 789. Yeah, I mean, that's 39 right there, right? $29. Come on, let's see that weakness. Come on, break. Let's see it. Then we've got to break this guy next. If we can break 532, we're definitely going to start pushing down quick. It's looking good for continuation. It's looking real good for a continuation. Come on. Again, we just have a little bit of resistance right here. Look at this. This wick dropped to the perfect part of the 650 wick. So as long as we can break through 650, come on. Let's have a little bit of a faster move here. We're up 10 points on it right now. Did it break that wick yet? It did technically. It technically broke that wick. There we go. A little bit closer. Oh, did not take it? It didn't take it. Come on. The rest of the way. Come on. Ah. Move these stops down. A little bit of... I always hate moving stops above break even, though. It's so dumb. I'm going to leave one stop at break even. Going to take another guy off just right now anyways. Bring this down a little bit tighter. Bring this down a little bit farther. To the top of that wick now. We still have a minute and a half before another 5-minute. You know, I might just keep dragging this down. Then shit. Sorry, guys. Again, swearing today. I was trying to drag this down a little bit, and it snagged it. Which might end up being a good thing, but... Damn, guys. Look at that. We were patient. We had a pretty darn nice trade. What's wrong with that trade? We added into strength. That was good. We got 35 points. That was great. We're up 110 on the day. That's not bad. After we lost 58, you know. So, 2 trades, 1 bad, 1 good. Geez, I guess I got out at the right spot, too. I mean, we have a new 5-minute candle forming in 40 seconds here. Man, I was a drummer when I was a kiddo. I was actually in some pretty, not successful bands, but pretty successful bands for the area. You know, like we'd win countywide Battle of the Bands and stuff like that. And as high schoolers, you know, we'd make, I don't know, 1,000 or 2,000 or sometimes $3,000, you know, a show with merch sales and things like that. So it actually wasn't terrible. I mean, now we weren't doing shows every single week, you know, it was like one show every 3 months or something. So it kind of build up all of that buying power, I guess. That's why I'm always fidgety. I'm always tapping, always fidgety. So real good out at the 500s. 500s ended up being a resistance for us. It was also our outer, you know, outer band of whatever this indicator is. How funny is that? I don't even know what this shit is anymore. It's a good trend line and channel, no ticks. So right out of the outside band of our trend line and channel, no ticks. It's been working though. What do you have going on today, Driving Obsession? Anything fun and exciting? And then this, so again, this is why there are a couple of different reasons to target the 500s. First off, it's 500. It's a nice round number. But this is the other reasoning, was we were looking back at these bodies, the 1 hour bodies. They were right at 500. I mean, technically the wick came down to 495. So we might have had just a little bit more to go. If we do end up breaking through the 500s, then my next target would be basically 400s, 414. I mean, 392 were the wicks. But yeah, kind of crazy to see. We're just in a 1 hour candle channel, which is pretty nuts. Now it's a big range, 383 to 865, so there's plenty of money to be made. Actually, sorry guys, I want to zoom out one more time just to see what the overall kind of picture's been looking like. Let's go to a 1 day. I don't even know how to do that math. What? How dumb is this? How many minutes are in a day? Which I should probably know that. There's 1440 minutes in a day. 1440. All right, let's look at our daily. Sorry, gang, just a second. I just want to kind of look at this. We got plenty of time. So October, boom, boom, boom. That's a curiosity. Well, we'd already filled it anyways, but came back down to where that gap was. That's where our breakaway was, 556. Came down, came up, showing red at the moment. That was like a hammer candle there, though. I mean, we're so stinking close, right? You'd think that we're going to finish at least this M. We're looking red at the moment, but we've just been going up, 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 up. Halfway through November, most of December here. Consolidating. Yeah, I could see us, I don't know, popping back up to the 26s pretty soon here. So definitely a beautiful trailing stop here, gang. Look at that. Beautiful trailing stop. We were targeting the 500s. We got stopped out at 504. And that was just about as good as you could get. You get maybe 3 more points out of it. But then look at this, 60-point response all the way back up now too. Man, I got that song stuck in my head. I'm about to get it stuck in your guys' head. All right, let's fix this screen really quick. Now, fortunately, last time it screwed up, we had the sense to write everything down so that you don't have to watch the stupid video again. Whoops, signals and overlays. So none, none, ML classifier off, change this to 12. Neo Cloud. Signals 5. Autopilot midterm. Look at that. Here's the sauce right now, guys. I hope you guys are taking notes. You can have my exact indicators right now. Not that I recommend it, in all honesty. This is the the $700 Lux Algo suite, and I'm pretty close to giving up on it. Not to say it's useless, but I mean it's not useless. It's just there's too much stuff on here, right? There's too many variables for you to change, and depending on your trading style. And there's nobody here to just tell you like, hey, this is your trading style, so this should be your, oscillator matrix setup or anything like that. It's just thanks for the money, good luck. Perfect. And then lastly, we need to add our EMA and put it at 100. And make that bad boy wait. Boom. There we go. Much better. There's still stuff on here I don't need though. Price action. Oh, maybe I didn't even have any price action concepts on. Do we need them? Yeah. All right, gang. Sorry about that. That's still not perfect. I messed it up somehow. Frustrating. Oh, and it's on the 1 minute. That doesn't help. Right? I think we want on the 5. And on today's episode of Sink or Swim Trading, let's blankly look at indicators for a half an hour. Yay! Let's see. Hey, Mega Musketeer. On lower time frames, possible double bottom on 2-hour possible start of uptrend. I like to hear that. Well, now I'm curious what you're considering the double bottom. This right here, this move. If we come down, stop at 500, pop back up, presumably versus the 527. So maybe this is the double right here. Let's change this back to a 1 hour. If it decides to cooperate. On 5 minute. Boom, boom. We got Monday's low. Yeah, man. I mean, if we can break Monday's low, so 565, break 570, then I would say longs might be in play. So yesterday's low, well, 383. Ah, shit. Sorry, guys. Oh, I gotta get better at looking at that screen. I'm doing all this clicking, 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 and then you're just seeing that stupid little thing. If we want to target yesterday's low, we still have a ways to go, though. This looks like a pretty good consolidation zone here at 473. So break 500s, maybe 473, break 473, then coming down for a triple bottom. Boom, boom, boom. At 400s. One minute. Wow, how about a W-shaped recovery? Anybody looking for the W-shaped recovery? Boom, 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 boom. W for the win. 508. The only thing is, what would we have to have confirmation-wise that we're going up? Again, I'd unfortunately want to wait until we break 560. So you got to wait 60 points. That stinks a little. I guess you could take a hope and a poke down here. Ooh, good reason to not do that. A W-shaped recovery is struggling here. What time is it? 10:04. We have 40 seconds left for a new 5-minute candle. The 5-minute candle ranges have been 41 points. So let's see, does this next 5-minute bring us to the midway point and then we keep selling off? Or is it just going to be a barcodey chop fest and it'll be 40 points back up to the 560s? Well, that would be 520. Yeah, I mean, again, that would hold water with our midpoint. 5 seconds left. Again, I haven't watched too much of like the Roche Capital Trader yet, but I think with his trading style, he'd be in a short right now since this 5-minute candle broke this 5-minute wick, and it did it within the first like 10 seconds. We got 2 red candles coming down, so I think he'd be in a short with a massive friggin' stop though. That would be almost a 100-point stop. Turning red. 475. I mean, again, we have 1-hour bodies all the way down at 415, so that would be a pretty strong, probably target, right? As long as we keep breaking through this stuff, break through the wicks at 475, which is literally what we bounced off of. This wick is matching up all these guys, 475. So you got to break 475, and then you got to break 450, and Then he can come down to 415. This is our first 472 is 50% of our opening range low. Yeah, this is all messed up. Wow, pushing down, pushing down, pushing down, pushing down, pushing down quick. We broke those wicks. We're at 460. I gotta imagine now 415 is the target. So not to chase here, gang, because, again, that'd be a hell of a ride back up. That's way too big of a stop. So we got to be a little bit cautious. But I do kind of feel like it's going to fall the extra 50 points to get down to that 415 at least. We have 2 minutes left of this candle, of the 5 minute. So maybe if we can get just a little bit closer. Ooh, I don't know. 485. Ugh. Tempting, 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 and it's still falling, still falling, still falling. I mean, at this point, it's got to sledge down. Shoot, I just hate chasing shit like this. I guess we'll do just one to kind of see if the thesis plays out here, but these stupid little hopes and pokes and ones, little oneies aren't necessarily good. It's not, I guess, good for the psychology sometimes because you get so used to trying to hold it, trying to hold it, trying to hold it. Don't love it though. Come on, baby, come on. I mean, everything else is still sinking pretty strong, so it should hit. There you go. Man, SPX is still blasting through though. So only one, you know, guys. We only took one because we were trying to be a little bit safer on it, but that's still a 20 pointer, 21 pointer. 150 on the day now. Not an atrocious day for a Friday. You don't want to give money back on a Friday. Especially then it just messes up your weekend, right? Going into a when you finally shut that computer down on a Friday and you know that you have the rest of that Friday, you have all day Saturday and then all day Sunday to just stew in your mistakes, that's a bad weekend. Like, fuck, I was up $150, which isn't a lot of money. Admittedly, guys, we're still getting better, but still, it's better that I was up 150 and then I blew the account, and then that's how you're going to go through the weekend? It's not a good weekend. So again, we trailed that. Oh no, we didn't trail that. We actually just hit our target. I'm sorry. We had a target at 415. My target based on the 1 hour candles was sorry, I said that wrong. Target take a profit was 416. Our target we were talking about was 415. It came down to 410. That's pretty damn good. That's what we're trying to say. That's not bad. That is reading the charts and understanding them. See, look at that. The only thing that's sketchy about that is we 100% did chase the move, even though we were, frustratingly enough, theorizing the move. But we definitely chased it because those are the ones that, like, you can see it happening, you know it's going to happen, you jump in the trade, it instantly goes against you. You get stopped out a minute later, and then 3 minutes later, it hits that original price target. You know, it was just that quick little fake out to get everybody all nervous. and then kaboom. So luckily today we actually had some solid continuation. So since we came down and hit 410, yesterday low 380. I mean, that's only 30 points away now. So you'd almost presume we're going to go to yesterday's low. But huge word of caution here, because we're outside of our 9. Wait, no, that's not our 9. We're outside of our this bandy thing, which I found usually when we're outside this bandy thing, unless we're just sledging off for the next 45 minutes and actually all these candles will stay out of it, which is a rarity. It seems like it's only 1, 2, sometimes a third wick, but otherwise we pop back in, and the midpoint would be this dotted line right here. You guys all saw that Apex 90% off, save now. Code save now. Which that's always phenomenal, man. When you can get, I mean, you're getting Apex accounts for like 19 bucks. You know, you buy 10 of them, something like that. It's like the cost of getting 1 or 2 on normal pricing. Then you just set up. You're set up for a little bit. Or you can blow through a couple of them. Maybe we'll do that Monday. Since we have 90% off, we'll wear our Patrick Whelan BDH shirt, the one that actually has the rooster on and everything. And maybe on Monday we'll do minis only for one account. You know, just see. Either go hard with one, blow it up that day, maybe pass it that day. Do a one and done. That would be pretty exciting. This account we're up 596 on. Obviously profit target is three grand. So we still got 2,500 bucks to go. Oh, why isn't this not working? It should be working. Why are you not working? Nope. Man, why is it not working? Sorry, gang, just give me 1 sec here. Let's switch this to this really quick. Then let's add in this. Oh, I just put that in the wrong thing, didn't I? Whoopsies. Oh, because I was clicking on it, so I can't friggin' do it. That's stupid. Sorry, gang. You just gotta live with it for a sec. Here, look at that. You get the behind the scenes on how I set my stuff up. There you go. Now everybody's happy looking at goats. Now we can pretend like we're actually traders. Can't be a trader if you don't have goats. Alright, so this is our 1 minute. Came down, curled back up, curling down a little bit. I mean, this is kind of just a small little bull flag in a bearish market. 5 minute, not looking like there's too much hope here. I think we gotta wait for the next setup here, gang. We've already sold off so much today. And we're kind of hitting that like little consolidated stall out period where it's trying to decide the next move. Are we going up? Are we going down? Q still left a gap to the upside, which is kind of crazy. So there's still the potential that we're just going to have an absolute ripper of an afternoon, which has kind of been happening to us lately, huh? We've been having these huge sell-offs down to liquidity, which makes a lot of sense. And then we're just blasting back up right afterwards. Look at these little cuties. Man, if I hadn't called out yesterday, I was going to call out today, actually. The family went to Disney. How kind of unique is that, right? As a homeschool family, whoops. And we're part of like other homeschool co-ops and stuff like that. So like we're teaching our kids together type thing. But today all the parents, or the co-op kids all met up at Epcot at Disney because they're learning about different countries. So what better way to learn about different countries than by going to Epcot and walking around exploring the world and stuff like that. Like you go to Germany, you go to France, go to Canada. So Mega Musketeer, what are you thinking now, bud? Are we thinking up? Are we thinking down? Thinking the double bottom didn't work. Man, I'm so sad this thing's all messed up. Make that a thick old line. Make it real thick. Real thick with it. we go. That looks a little bit better. I just wish this thing would actually save for me though. Lux. I don't know. Okay, so still breaking lows, still breaking lows, still breaking lows, still breaking lows. Yeah, sorry gang, I'm in like my own world today, huh? So basically broke into the 400s. Shoot. Where do we get out? We got out at 416. It's been 15 minutes. 15 minutes and it just barely kissed 400. We're basically matching up perfectly with these 1 hours now. Yeah. I mean, we have to break all this to start coming down to the threes, like a 324 or something. Man, you are not giving me a lot of room, Mr. Sir. I got this puppy sitting right behind me. Aw, you're such a good boy, though. Taking a nice little nap. Man, you guys are a little boring today. I'm a little boring today. This is a boring day. Huh? We need a little more interaction in here. What are you guys doing this weekend? Well, we only have 2 of you in here right now. Huh. Usually Fridays are really good days for me too. Fridays sometimes I get like 300 people. So far we've gotten 8. I guess that's what we get for yesterday. I'm getting penalized for yesterday because I no called, no showed. So YouTube's all mad at me. Well, there you go. We just broke through our previous day low. We just broke through our 380. Wow. 330 maybe next. If we can break through all this, then 330 will be next. But again, word of caution. I mean, this is now the bottom of our consolidation zone. Right? We've hit it 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our 5th time hitting it. Though technically we are sneaking past these guys just a little bit. Hmm. 5-minute chart. I mean, here we are. We're underneath this line, like I said. Now we're well underneath the line. So this might just be a continual sledge off. Our next target, I guess 345 is technically what the indicator's saying for our that would now be a 100% move from our opening range low. Shoot, man. I mean, we're just friggin' chugging. Just chugging, chugging, chugging down. Why is this selling off so drastically? What's the rest of the market doing? Oh yeah, I mean everything is just selling off like crazy right now. Tesla's still doing okay though. VIX is starting to spike up. Oh, so basically everybody's just saying it's a rotation out of tech stocks, I guess. Rotation out of tech stocks. Well, unfortunately, gang, we're kind of in that. I've been saying it all day, but we're in that wait and see zone. There's not really a lot of up. This is a weird way to say it, but there's not really a lot of upside to the downside anymore, right? I mean, we have the target there at 330, so that would be a 50-point move, basically. But the reverse of that is we have so much stuff above. I mean, our end-all be-all target up above would be like 700s to take out our Asian session high. Or London high, 682. So that's still 300 points. 300 points from now. I mean, that's kind of, yesterday was a different animal, obviously. We came down, we popped up, we kind of came down, stayed down, but then boop, 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 kept absolutely ripping afterwards. Basically, from 12 o'clock on, we just continued to rip. So maybe that's going to be today as well. As we're going to sell off down to the 330s and then maybe just absolutely blast off after that. Shoot, I don't know. It always feels silly. 5, 6, 7, 8, chasing this stuff. I mean, that's a 50-point move. We're at 330 now. Wow, that's crazy. Consolidated for 20 minutes and then dropped 100 points in 10 minutes. Phew. I don't know. Just sat through a 100-point drop. Fuck me. Look at that. Man, is any resistance points that I would think would give us some resistance and maybe a pop back up? We're just slicing through them. It's hard to make the decision to pull the trigger now because I just feel like the second I do is when it's going to come against us. I mean, 285 and then 200 would be next. Shoot, this is our last trade right here. This guy here is saying that it's a strong low. A 90% strong low is right here at the 295s. Let's see if it's right or not. Pop back up a little. It's 11:32. Still got 3 minutes left of this guy. I'm going to take some time to make some tea because I feel pretty FOMO-y. I really want to short again right now to try to target the 200s, but I don't know. We've already gone down 300 points. I mean, I wanted to short when we were down here, right? I just wanted to short a second ago. I was thinking, like, we could probably do a short here with just a quick stop at 337. Would have gotten stopped out already. So I think, yeah, I gotta remove myself for a sec. Let's remove ourselves. We'll come back with fresh brain. We'll know what to do. All right, party people. What the heck did we miss? Interesting. So we're curling back up. All right, let's see. So our strong low held 90% strong low, came down, kissed 295. We're back up to 363 now, which is literally what I talked about before I left to make my tea here. What is it? We wanted to be a little bit patient here for this exact reason. Ooh, now admittedly, that 5 minute is looking like a real nice bear flag. Real nice bear flag. It's got to break this wick now. 321 to give us confirmation, but yeah, that looks beautiful at the moment. So let's see. I mean, it's a long one. It's already been 15 minutes in the making, right? So no sense in rushing the move now. Actually, this is another thing I'm going to do. I'm going to switch accounts. So this one, we're up 150 on the day. It's up almost 600. So we're going to switch to this guy instead. This one's up 70 bucks. This isn't just a little fledgling. Sitting right at our previous day low. So that's something to consider as well. It's 1040. Hi, you. Come back up. Come on up. Come take your spot. Come on. Come on, you. Come on up. You can do it. Come here. Oh, a big old bear. What do you think, up or down? Which way are you leaning? Look, that's his new spot now. He sits right behind me. His little paws just slammed into me. Look at that. That's a level. Some people have their super fancy $500, gaming chairs. I got the super comfy egg chair because I'm 37. And I'm not sitting in no damn gaming chair for a couple hours. Egg chair is the level you want to be on, guys. Still 2.5 minutes left of this candle. I really want to see a bear flag playing out so that we can jump into something here. Again, keeping in mind we're right at previous day lows, so we got to be patient, be a little careful. On the 1 minute, how are we looking on the one? Not as pretty. On the one, it's not as pretty. On the one, we're just consolidating and chopping. Chop, 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 chop. Still a minute and a half left. This is showing a little bit of buying strength. A little bit of buying strength is coming in right now. And again, strong low, 90%. So I don't know. I'm very flip-flopped here. We see a beautiful bear flag. But at the same time, we broke through previous day lows. We kind of hit all of our targets we wanted to hit on the 1 hour, right? We swept through all of these wicks. So we got all of this liquidity down here. Came all the way down to 298. I mean, if it was to drop lower, I would target maybe the 200s or the 188s. So if we bear flag and it plays out correctly, target 200s. But the reverse of that would be I mean, obviously going up. If the reverse is fucking going up. Wow, Craig. So you're telling me if it doesn't go down, it'll go up. Wow. I mean, this is groundbreaking stuff here, guys. But no, what I was just trying to say is, you know, 200 would be the price target. Otherwise, we have so many targets above. And especially after last night's just weird, wonky move, right? Sorry, this is all congested and convoluted now, but hold on one sec. Stick with me, stick with me, stick with me. Blah, 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 blah. So 4 o'clock. Look at this close. We had yesterday's close here at 4 o'clock, and then it just ripped. At 4:15, in fact, you know, and I was following this a little bit. I did like the MOT play actually last night at 3:30 and then 3:55, but got out. And then at 3:15, we had a 100-point candle on a 1 minute, 100-point candle on a 1 minute. Whew. So boom, came up, and then did a weird thing between then and 6 o'clock. We gapped down, consolidated, 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 and then fell down this morning. So super strange we'd have such a move after hours, and then it sells off instead. Like that had to have been, you know, institutional buying. So how often do those guys get trapped? That's kind of nuts. Unless, oh my god, here we go. Too many theses, right? It's a Friday. We've just been talking too much this day, you know, this week. So, thesis is some whales bought in last night. All that buying pressure drove the price up. They pushed that, they used those shares to push the price down today so they could buy more, so it could go back up again. Is that it? Or was that a shitload of short positions? Interesting. Does anybody want to respond? Anybody? Bueller? Because that would be a curiosity as well. 4 o'clock hits, institutional, shorts the shit out of the market. The shorts is what drives the price up because of all that short buying. And then they start unloading. I don't know. So ES, same thing, slowly kind of creating this bear flag. Hughes slowly creating a bear flag. Nvidia slowly curling up. Now the problem is, again, the last couple days, these bear flags have just ended up being slow grinds up, and then eventually we have a pop up, you know, and then it just kind of keeps going, going, going. We've slowly grinded up now 100 points. 100 points over the last 20 minutes. And we're technically kind of invalidating this bear flag. We've pushed pretty far beyond now what would be considered the pole. Came up to 400, so 400s could be a natural resistance point as well. If we break 400s and we break 445, we're going up. And if we're going up, where would we go to? 564. VWAP on the 5 minute is at 530. Huh. Now again, here's something I'm not great at, so I wish that you guys would actually start talking so somebody can help me out here. But who is familiar with Fibonacci tools? And am I doing this right? I should have just looked this up. I still haven't looked this up yet. I just started doing this yesterday, actually. But do you start at the high, and then you go down to the low, so that's 100%, so that you can see where that 50% move would be, 455. So I guess this could be just a natural retracement into the 50% for us to continue down. That's another thing we got to watch. But I almost think potentially V-shaped recovery here. Yeah, what the hell? Is my chat not working? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Somebody say hi. Somebody say something. It's 10:50. We just curled above our... We just curled above our previous day low. We're right at our EMA. This might be, there we go. This is our first time that we're starting to see just a little bit of weakness. This 5 minute didn't break above this 5 minute and actually broke below this wick. So we got to see, is this going to, I mean, this is just 1 minute into this 5 minute candle. We have 4 minutes left. Still respecting our trend line here. Thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it. What does the 1 minute look like? Still sinking. Hey, Miguel! We have somebody talking. What's up, buddy? Listen, man, I've been mumbling and bumbling to myself for the last hour. Hey, what's up, John? Thanks for joining in as well, sir. Good to see you, bud. Bounce back on D1. I'm not even sure what that means. Bounce back on D1. Bounce back on D1. That's crazy. Yeah, dude. Crazy drop today. Huge drop. We caught a decent amount of it too. Not on this account, on my other account. This one I just popped open. I was starting to get a little gun shy. Shoot, man. It almost seems like this bear flag is trying to play out. So I'm teasing the idea of going short again. Do you want a new strategy based on 2 lines? Do you want... Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude. I'm always all about the new strategies. I mean, again, Fibonacci. Never used this before. Potentially this is being done right. I don't know, you know. But yeah, let's hear it, John. Let's hear it, sir. I appreciate the input. So based on your strategy then, John, do you think it's going up or do you think it's going down? Right now, I'm seeing this bear flag playing out. I'm thinking it's going to go down, which seems insane since it already went down pretty darn far. But toying with the idea of jumping in short. Man, just kind of stalling out, isn't it? What time is it? 54. Alright, I guess I want to give it 1 more minute, 10:55. 1 more minute to 10:55. See what that candle does. But presumably going to jump in short. The only other thing that stinks is 11 o'clock. We obviously have volume at that point as well. So we might have a little pop-up at 11. We got 20 seconds left. Oh, it's still sinking, man. Should have jumped in almost. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Let's see if this 5 minute keeps pushing, which it seems like it wants to. We're going to try 2 here. I'm just going in real light because I don't know. I think I'm correct, but it's getting to be close to 11 o'clock, and that's where bad decisions start coming out. Going to keep one of these stops really tight. Yeah, I already got stopped out on one. Just one of those things that seems almost hard to believe. The other one's just a... Come on, let's keep sinking now. Let's switch over to the 1 minute really quick, just see if there's a slightly better stop. I mean, let's put it, bring it above break even so it's a little bit safer. See if we can actually get the move out of it. It seems like it wants to go, but it's just being kind of slow about it. Sink or swim, fellas. That's it. That's the adage. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, we keep dancing it. We're being up 10 points on it and stuff like that. I know this is such a small amount, though. Just a teeny tiny micro, guys. Teeny tiny. It's more so sometimes this helps control my FOMO a little bit. Like, I could definitely see this finally being a strong double bottom for us to rip back up. And I don't want to be a part of that. So that's why I'm going in pretty darn light at the moment as well. Ooh, yeah, probably going to get stopped out on that one. Kind of a silly trade almost, really. Let's go, Miguel. Nice, Bob. Got out at 15. Nice, dude. Very nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, right before the sink. Beautifully done. You called it too, dude. I know. It's one of those things I keep talking about too. I'm slowly getting better at it, but I do a much better job talking about the strategy than actually implementing the strategy myself. I'm just a little bit hesitant still. Like, son of a bitch, guys. Look at that. Look at that. 1 minute late. I mean, just I got out I got stopped out 1 minute too early. No fucking way. Look at that. 3:15 down to 2:30 already. Just sinking like a friggin' stone right now, man. Just got stopped out of it. Shoot, man. Look at that. 100 points. Ugh. How infuriating. No way. No effing way. Look at that, guys. Oh. Beautiful bear flag. Absolutely beautiful bear flag. And I missed it by 2 points. Man, she's still sinking too. I mean, again, 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, we were saying 2:15. Right at the bottom of these 1 hour candles, 2:10. So I don't really want to chase the short now because this could, again, be the stopping point. You know, basically 199 is where those wicks went to. If it breaks that, then obviously, you know, we're going to the 24s pretty quick. But damn, dude, right? Sink or swim. I gotta get my merch. Gotta get my merch out. Hell yeah. And sorry, John, I'm still trying to get back to this indicator, but damn, I wasn't expecting that. Very infuriating. Man, very infuriating. I can't believe I missed that. By literally like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, I missed that. Phew, that's crazy. My God. And look at that, I'm down $15 on the day. Down 15 bucks because I took this stop. Damn it, dude. 10-point stop just to have that happen. Boo. All right, let's see. Turn on indicator on trading view. SMA 513 cross 5 and 10. Five and 10. All right, John. So this is on the, do you trade on the 5 minute or the 1 minute? This is the 5 minute right now. Here's 1 minute. So basically you're just looking at if they cross. Did I set this up correctly? So I got a 5 and a 10. Let's see, 5 and a 10, 5 and a 10. Shoot, man, still friggin' sinking. Still sinking, still sinking, still sinking. Son of a bitch. Man, how frustrating that is. So frustrated right now. Which is a terrible mindset to then trade. Crazy response back up. Pop back up to the 280s to pop back down. Now it seems like we want to keep breaking. Breaking 190s right now. My God. Alright. Let's try a FOMO entry. Where does she want to stop? See if we can just get a couple out of it, you know? Still just trying to be kind of, I don't know. FOMO entries, you always got to be careful with because you have no idea where the hell they're actually going to end up, you know? Oops. Nope. What do we actually get out of it? Nothing. That's probably not it. I have it on M1. What? M1. I don't know what M1 means. So I just typed in SMMA and then I added two of them. Like this, just smoothed. This is it, SMMA, smooth moving average. Or do you want to, oh, I'm sorry, SMMA 513 cross. You're talking about this one specifically, presumably, right? Alright. Yep. Now let's do 5 and 10. 5, 10. Oh, there you go. Buy, sell. That's easy enough. Alright, I get it. I like it. Man, it's got a healthy distance right now. Shoot, that was a ripper of a move too. I mean, again, it's a good thing that we kept our stop the way that we kept it. 160 up to 222. So then what do you find when it has a distance like this, a spread like this? Is that healthy, or do you find it wants to spring back and touch each other again? Like this kind of separated heavy, started bottoming, separated heavy, started bottoming, and then that curled us back up for a little consolidation period. So maybe curling up for a little consolidation period. We came down to 165. I mean, again, what the hell would be our next target then? I mean, 124. And then again, if we break 124, I mean, definitely, are we going to drop another 200 points? It's a wild day. Wild day. The only thing I can say is I'm very mad that I got stopped out of that last move. Which on one stupid little micro, that would have been 200 bucks. How crazy would that have been? Because of that, our average candle size is 66 now. $205, 200s. What do we do? We curled up to 241. Now we're still starting to sink. Oh, we're at the previous week low right now. Now this thing was already wrong already. It set a strong low, 89% strong low up here. Now it's giving us a 97% strong low down here. The only thing that makes sense is, again, previous week low is right there. So maybe that gives us some support. But we'll see. Shoot. I mean, last time we had to, we had the drop and then we had to wait 20, 25 minutes for the next one. So, look at this. So, wow, it actually is kind of keeping in pattern, isn't it? So we have sell off, slow consolidation up, sell off, slow consolidation up. 3 sell-offs this time, boom, boom. So again, probably slow consolidation up a little bit, and then we sell off again. Unless we decide to just go right now. This is a new 5-minute candle right now. Shoot, I don't know, man. Everything's still looking red, but it's always so hard to believe, right? In days like this, when it just sledges off so far, can it keep sledging off? 9:30, where is that? So 614, we've dropped friggin' 400 points. And it seems like it wants to keep dropping. John, do you find this works better on the 1 minute or the 5 minute out of curiosity? Fuck, we're still going. Still sinking. I don't know where the hell I don't know. I don't know what to target now, All my targets are disappearing. Oof. Yeah, this is a day you gotta be real careful right now. If you jumped in that short, that thing just popped up 40 points on you. It's 11:12. Yeah, my brain is starting to get real crazy now. I'm starting to get tempted to do a little reversion play, which we should not do. Probably should not do. But just the way that it's trended up every single time, except for this time, was pretty quick. But like for you to take a safe short, so that's the thesis right now. What if I want to take a short? I want it to continue down. What would a safe short be? A safe short would be waiting for like a 330 retest. And then you'd want to go short. So instead of sitting through this waiting for that 330 retest, you almost punch in a hope and a poke long now with the expectation that it's going to curl up a little bit before it goes down. That's another 100 points. Hey, Trading Cowboy. What's up, buddies? Yeah, man, sorry about yesterday. No call, no showed, huh? My wife has, I don't know, probably fibromyalgia, whatever that shit is. So once in a while, when she gets cramps, they're crazy. Like she'll just be in debilitating pain. It's so bad that she'll, be throwing up and stuff like that. So that unfortunately happened at like 4 a.m. 2 nights ago. So just a hard night. And then, you know, I just let her rest basically the entire day yesterday. So I did everything with the kiddos, the animals, and everything. So I did sneak in a couple trades, but it would have been a chaotic live stream. But good to see you as well, sir. Thank you for stopping in. We've had some pretty darn good trades today. Well, I mean, I'm still small size, so we're up about 151 account. I just switched over to a different account because I was starting to get a little gun shy. This account, unfortunately, we're down $4.70. I'm kicking myself because I got stopped out on this little 10-pointer. Literally right here. Look at this. How shitty is that? Got stopped out for a tiny little loss 30 seconds before it dropped 100 points. I was in a short. That would have been a hell of a play. So here again, my reversion play, I don't know. It might work out. You might be able to do a buy right now up into the, 300s. Do a 300 retest. I'm going to try it. We're going to give her a try. Which I certainly don't recommend because we're going against, everything. Plus, we're pretty darn volatile right now as well. But the theory is just we've fallen down so much, you'd think that there's got to be a push back up before we continue falling. What time is it? This is a brand new 5-minute candle. So let's see. It's probably one of those situations that you don't try to long in situations like this. You patiently wait for the pop up and then you decide if that's still an appropriate short. Instead, I'm expecting the pop up even though I think that it's still going to go down. So it's kind of a silly, interesting trade, huh? Where do you have my accounts? Mine are all through Legends at the moment. Legend accounts. I mean, honestly, I just go with whoever the hell is cheapest. So I bought these, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago when they did their, it was either an 85 or 90% sale. So they were like $19 accounts. Well, same thing with Apex right now, man. Apex is 90% off for the next 5 days. So I'll definitely be, probably buy 20 of those or something like that. It's just a damn good price, right? And I think on Monday, by the way, guys, Monday will be a lot more exciting. Monday, we're going to try to stick to minis instead of micros. At least for an account or two. We might blow up an account that day. We might pass an account that day. Who the hell knows? But we'll be real aggressive. We'll see what happens. Especially again, because who the hell cares? It's $17. Man, but look at that. If that was a mini, we're down $800 on it. Yep, too early. Boom. Tapped out. So reversion plays, man. Hit or miss on them, right? Great risk management. I know, dude. And literally, I was talking about that. Maybe you heard the whole thing. The good news is back. I appreciate you, buddies. I know, literally. I mean, I don't know if you heard my whole spiel of me talking myself into it and talking myself out of it, but yep, I agree, man. We're underneath VWAP, we're underneath EMAs, but we were just basing on this, trying to get that little light reversion play back up. So let's see. Bought another account up 800 yesterday. Today 500. Hell yeah. Lucid Flex. You don't have to build a buffer on 25K. You can make 1250 and earn real money. Yeah, man. I heard Patrick was talking about that a little bit. I don't have Lucid though. I have Legends. I have Legends instead of Lucid, but yeah, I gotta look into Lucid as well. Trading Combine. Wanted to tell you yesterday, but you were not live. Dude, I know it, man. I'm so sorry. And I've said it too many times now, but yeah, my wife was in just an insane amount of pain 2 nights ago. So got zero sleep. And then just, let her sleep the whole day. I took care of the kiddos, the animals, everything else. So I snuck a couple trades in yesterday. I was up about 280 off over the two accounts, which this one, this was a brand new account. We're $100 down on it now. This is the one I was up 80, so I'm technically down 180 now. Man, she's still pushing down too. How wild. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. And yeah, she's completely fine again now. She just has crazy, crazy, crazy cramps. She once in a while, like she has, I don't know, a cyst or fibromyalgia or some shit. But she has like prescription pain medicine for it, so it just basically passed her out after she got over the hump of the pain. But she's back at Disney today. She's homeschooling the kiddos today at Disney. Nice though, man. So good news. What were you using? Micros, minis? What was the usual size? Things like that. Most important thing is you don't have to make a buffer. Yeah, just wait for a new low. Once M and Q makes a new low, enter a 5 M and Q contract, 10 to 20 point retracement. Well, that's what I was kind of thinking here, man. That's what I was thinking with the move I just did. Blah, 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 blah. Previous week low. I see that we're consolidating a little bit, like we've kind of done past here. So that's why we just went long, even though it's against kind of everything. We figured we could take a nice little long here, and I was kind of expecting it to pop up to like the 320s or something like that. But instead it broke and made another new low. So I don't know. I don't know where the bounce would be. Now back to the basic, man. M and Q. Yeah, dude, me too. It was just the volatility, right? Like a month ago, I was trading NQ instead, and you were getting just nice kind of consistent 20 to 30 point moves or shifts or continuations. But then like 3 weeks ago, it was like, every single candle was like 60 points to 80 points. And then you'd have two candles in a row that would be like 150 points or something. And so with a mini, if you were on the wrong side of it, it was just chaos. It was too much. All right, I got to pee real quick. One sec, guys. Stay there, pup. You stay there. Now back to basics. 25, 117 to Fibbo. 117. So we're thinking maybe 117 is our target of the lows. And again, remembering that I'm newer to futures. Well, not that this is a future thing, but how do we do this fib? Where did you originally put it on D1? D1. I don't know what that means either. Now we're starting to get that little bit of a pop back again. This is our 5 minute once again. Oh, I'm sorry. Good news. I see what you're talking about now. This new low. So, like, for example, this candle just made a new low. So then you bought up on the retracement, which, yeah, in this instance, that'd be like 70 points right there. So again, guys, apologizing that a little bit newer to trading. So most important thing, you don't have to make a buffer. What do you mean by you don't have to make a buffer? Because that would almost be like my complaint about prop firms. Is it seems like you're not allowed to make a buffer. Like my one account, I'm up, 600 bucks on it, but my daily drawdown is always 2,000, right? It'd be nice if you could build up a, you know, it would be nice if it wasn't a daily drawdown. It'd be nice if it was just a, I don't know, whatever it is. Like, so if it's a 50,000 account and you can't lose 2 grand, then it'd be nice if it was always just 48. You just can't let it go below 48,000. So you can get up to like, 52,000, and then you'd have $4,000 then that you can like screw around with instead of the original 2,000. Man, so just keep popping back up to this little previous week low. Might push back up. I know, man. We're hovering around it, right? Which, of course, again, this is exactly where I got stopped out, which is always fun. Let's see. Only 30 seconds left for this 5 minute. So the next candle could be the push. But again, now we're trying to go long when it's been shorting for the it's been shorting all day. We've been going down all day. So is now really the time where it decides, nope, now we're going back up. I guess I'd almost be surprised. I'd almost presume we're gonna be in this range for a little bit. Yeah, look at that. Popped it right back down with that new 5 minute. We're range bound now. It's almost a safe short, really. Oh shoot, man. I'm fading you. Which not to say I'm right though, but because you're right, it's showing strength now. But still, we'll see if we can get a couple off the table here. Taking some of these quick just in case. Come on, let's have a strong push back down, please. There we go. Take another one off. We'll bring these stops to in the money. One at break even, one in the money. Keep lowering them. Keep lowering them. Lower our targets a little bit now too. Shmine as well. Keep lowering it. Keep lowering it. Lowering everything. Whoops. Do they both get out? Yep, both are out. Damn. Hey, what's up, buddies? We are green. So we're up, well, not that green. We're up 30 bucks in one account. We're up 150 in another, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're up 180 on the day. Not the best day in the world, but it's a Friday, gang. Friday. We don't want to be too silly on a Friday. Whoops. Oh no, that's the one I wanted to go into. Good. So what did we actually get off there? We got 30 points out of it. 30 points on the best one. We took... I'm still taking things a little bit early, but still, it's just so volatile right now. I got a little nervous on it. Especially because, again, we just had a losing trade here. So, there, that's how we're doing driving session. we had a losing one. We snuck out some winning ones, so we're back into the green. The only thing that really kills me, since you didn't get to see it live, was this guy. I went short here, got stopped out here, stopped out by 2 points, and then 30 seconds later we dropped 100. So that would have been a pretty damn nice trade. So kind of like we thought, came to the top. Now we're just back to the bottom of that range. So 166 to 225 is our range right now. Boom, 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 boom. I guess I wouldn't be surprised if we have one of these up here sooner than later. Kind of like Good News is thinking as well. We're in the range. We dropped below it for a sec just to get the bears all excited. We came up here. I gotta imagine we gotta pop up to the top, right? To get bulls excited, trap them pretty good. Then kaboom. It's 11:30. We're up 180. I don't know. I don't know if I want to push it too much again today. Again, it's a Friday. You know, you don't want to be pissed off over the weekend. Damn, I could have held these a little better. Especially, again, I had friggin' 5 of them. I had 5 and I only held one really well. That was dumb. 5 points on the worst one. Not good. Sorry, some business stuff I'm looking at. I have a business I'm winding down. It's kind of a crazy one. It's in the medical marijuana device sector. So if anybody's dabbed before, I actually brought to market a refrigerator, basically a tiny little mini fridge that's battery powered that you can put all your concentrates in and stuff like that. And then I also brought to market a little like straining basket for like your glass and stuff to clean all your glass up. Unfortunately, the business did okay. Well, the products did okay, but the business leadership, I don't know how much to say, but didn't potentially go great. Partnership didn't go great. Yeah. So we got to wind it down now instead. Man, still falling, still falling. Let's see if we tap a new daily low or session low here. 134 is our low. We're at 143 now. One tick to my stop loss. No way. Up 500, but soon just 300. Yeah, if it gets stopped out. Shoot, man. You probably got tapped right there, huh? Just dropped down to 124, 122. Again, what a wild day. Like, you always hope for trend days. You always want, like, a nice trend day where it's like, man, let's just put on a trade and have it sink 500 points and we'll be millionaires. But it's so hard when you're actually sitting in it, isn't it? Because you just continually think, like, yeah, today can't be the day that it's going to drop that much, right? Hold on, this is the 1 minute. Yeah, so 650 to 130. Crazy. Now, good news. Let's see if this would have worked. So we just broke our new low. What if you went in 5 right here for the pop-up? Well, I guess the pop-up's already happened. There's your 10-point pop-up you could get. But what if it doesn't? What if it's a continuation down candle? 136. That one didn't make a new low. That one did. Huh, interesting. I wonder how valid that theory would be. Have you ever back tested that too much? Good news. Because could you imagine that was your entire strategy? You just literally wait until a new low is formed. Then you'll enter a reversion play like 2, 3, 4 seconds before the new candle is printed. And just target, 10 points on a mini. And if you do that 4 times successfully, that's an $800 day. So I would be curious to know, how often does it happen? How often do we hit a new low, break a new low, and then get at least a 10-point pop back up before a continuation lower? Interesting. All right, let's check on the girls. See how the girls are doing. Oh, they're not even out. Damn, dude. So sad news, too. We lost another duck, unfortunately. Which always really stinks. It was one of our black ones, too. It was so pretty. It had iridescent turquoise wings, like hidden in the black. They had no idea what happened either. Their duck run is out here. We usually let them free run. But now we have them locked away for a little bit so that whatever took them leaves. Have you already made a combine? So again, John, you guys gotta... I'm sorry to say, as you guys know, I'm pretty darn new to futures. I'm grasping it pretty quickly, I do believe, so not to scare people off or anything like that. But I'm still new to futures. So I've heard the term combine. I've heard some YouTubers have been trading their combines, and like Patrick makes fun of them and stuff like that because he's like, you're not even using real shit. But I don't even know what the hell a combine is. So you'll have to let me know. So no, I have not made a combine yet. I also don't know what a combine is. If you could please explain it. Is it just like a sandbox mode? Is it basically just a demo, but then you get to, I don't know, is it somehow you back test it into a combine? What the hell is a combine? Let's chat GTP this thing. Combine is Top Step. Oh. So is it just a prop account? Is it just Top Step's prop account then? It's like an eval. Okay, so it's Top Step's eval. How is it different than an eval then? None. Perfect. Oh, okay. So no, Top Step is one I haven't done yet. I've done like Legends. I mean, again, probably most of the ones just honestly from my experience with the BDH, it was the one that Patrick gave me. So I did my funded futures, funding ticks, Apex, Legends. Might be all of them. Oh, no way. You passed and have the Express account after 5 payouts. You get to live. Nice. Yeah, Ruben here in Orlando, he just passed Apex. He passed it 5 times, so he's gonna go live with them, which is a crazy kind of a way too. You have to send them all this proof that it's you that's actually trading. You have to send them like videos of you trading and how you trade and all that kind of stuff, so they know it's actually you. So previous week low, sneaking back up to it. 117 up to 180. I mean, again, it's just so volatile right now. These are huge candles if you make the wrong decision. I think we'll only go for another like 15 minutes here, gang. I don't 100% know if I'll make a trade or not. Again, it's a Friday. Preserve what we make. Up 180 on the day across the two. Not that that's huge. We get it. We're getting there though. And yeah, Monday. Monday might be an exciting day. Monday we'll do one of my accounts. We'll break out a fresh account. Maybe we'll even just use this one. This one we're only up $100 on. Yeah, 30 on this one, 150 on the other. But maybe we'll use this account. We'll only do minis. And we'll release our inner PW. Now, is there a trade before we leave? It's curling up, but honestly, it almost seems like it would be dumb to make a trade right now, actually, because we're literally right in the middle of the chop. But if I was to make a trade, I think I would go short right now, thinking that we're going to sink back down. But we're in the chop, so that's just what it wants you to think. It's going to come back up here to 227 and then piss me off right before I leave. So what is your guys' favorite prop firm then? It sounds like probably Lucid, just so that you can do the flex. Your boy here trading micro silver? Dang, are you trading silver right now? Back up 700. Ooh, ooh. Maybe on Monday I'll buy 25K at Lucid Flex. Yeah, dude, let's do it. Let's do it together. Let's get wild. Jump in here right at 9:30, John. We can trade back and forth. I've talked about it too many times. Don't even want to bring it up again, but I still got to set up that another screen, get some screen sharing software in here so I can start having some co-hosts. Because I think that would be so much stinking fun. I think we would just be laughing and giggling and hopefully making money. Much cleaner than gold and NQ. Dude, so that was the crazy thing when I first started getting into the futures world, and I first logged into Trade Evade and everything and started going through the markets, and it just blew my mind, like the meats and the grains and like all the stuff that you can actually trade with futures. Like, what a silly thing to say. Like, yeah, I made 30 grand on steak today. Or like rice was going through the roof, so you get to retire early. I mean, it's all a commodity, right? That's how it used to be done back in the day. Or what was the original bubble? The bulla or something like that? I can't remember. But yeah, like the Greek bulla. 11, so an hour. We've had an hour of consolidation and shop now, which is why we've had a very boring hour. Minus the range has been huge on it, though. I mean, it's a 100-point range. So if you catch it correctly, you're feeling happy. Huh. Man, so tempted, but I keep flipping back and forth, right? I'm like, yeah, if you were to take a trade right now, shorts is probably the way. But now the way it's looking, it's kind of looking like this over here, where you think we might get an impulse back up to this 230 level. Still looking for longs. Yeah, dude, I could see it too. I can definitely see it. That's why I'm starting to get tempted as well, which means it's probably a good time for me to just leave. But after such a strong sell-off, and we really haven't had any kind of major retest, I kind of agree with you. You'd think we'd have at least at the very least, a breakaway retest, right? Oh, shoot, I'm on the wrong screen right now. I'll show you on here. So you'd think at the very least we'd have a breakout like I presume, or blah, 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 blah. This is what I'm considering as the breakout, right? So you'd think we'd have a retest of at least 314, or previous day low, like a 390-400 retest would make a lot of sense too, and that would be about 50% of the move as a whole. We haven't really had any retests yet, which might make Monday really good too, right? If we just keep sinking all day today, Monday might be a rocket ship for the longs, which I almost think it's easier, at least me personally, I make more money on longs than I do on shorts. Like I can hold a long a little bit more comfortably, I guess. Shorts make me nervous. I guess I'm an optimistic guy, not a pessimistic. It'll be interesting to see what Power Hour does as well. Because think about that. There's a lot of options expiring today. Right now, bulls are cooked on their options. Like cooked. Looks like a bearing triangle. Which is so coincidental because I just saw my first ever bull triangle in a reel yesterday. I'd never even heard of a bull triangle before. It's like, what the fuck is a bull triangle? Let's switch this out to the 5-minute really quick. Yeah, I mean, I talked about. Hmm, yeah, we were at the halfway point. It was just a coin toss, really. Either going up or going down. Coin toss. I said it'd be a good short, but then in my mind I was thinking, it actually makes a lot of sense that we'd go up to the top of the range. So if anything, I probably would have punched it in long, and then I'd been pissed about this. So just another reminder. I don't know. We'll give it 8 more minutes, but we've done an hour of consolidation here. It might be a good time to walk away. Call it a day on this beautiful Friday. How's our views today? Doing okay. 32. It's a little low. It's all right though. Appreciate all you guys hanging out with me today. My Fridays have been good too. Insanely enough, a lot of people watch the stream afterwards. Like last Friday, I ended up getting, I think, like 350 views. It's kind of fun, right? Did I attend PW's birthday? No, man, I didn't. That was his birthday was it was like 2 weeks after I left the BDH or something like that. So I'm about like a 3.5 hour drive. So no. Same thing. I saw he just had his Christmas party yesterday. I didn't get an invite to the Christmas party. It's like, come on, man. Thought we were friends. I mean, not really, right? Not to say we weren't friendly and everything. And I definitely like the guy. I appreciate him giving me the opportunity and the experience and everything else. He certainly didn't have to. Um, but I don't even have his phone number or anything, right? I have Ginger's phone number, his assistant. I communicated with her more than I did Patrick almost. Like Patrick, we would talk a lot on stream. As soon as we were off stream, his mind is in just a billion different like businesses and cars and watches and everything else. So he's actually really really quiet off stream, which happens to me sometimes too, just because you're talking, right? You're constantly talking the whole damn time. So yeah, I have his email address. I emailed him, but no, I haven't talked to him since I left. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if you. So you guys, presumably, you guys are still watching him. I don't watch him anymore. Just I don't watch him live anymore because I obviously do my own thing, and then I'll go back through at nighttime, and I'll still like there's like two or three streamers I like watching, so I'll jump into their lives really quick, the recorded lives, and I'll just kind of fast forward to all their buying and selling decisions and kind of see what they're. I tell you that I don't like Patrick. He's a cheater and a liar. I know you don't, John. I know. I'm sorry to bring you up or bring him up. I mean, again, he gave me the step into the industry, I guess. So it's hard for me to hate the guy, especially I don't know. Yeah, that's it. I mean, he's he's a little politically incorrect sometimes, and that's definitely not me. I'm the type of person that I kind of love everybody. But who knows? I mean, at the end of the day, still, he's making 20 mil a year. And supposedly D Money, I don't know if he was joking about that or not, but he gave D Money $1 million offer, to help trade with him. I like him to be honest. He is in his own world. Yeah, he's 100% in his own world. But again, 20 million. That's fucking crazy. I don't know. Hey, listen. If he reached out tomorrow and said, "Listen, Greg, why don't you come down to the BDH and be the third?" I would 100% say yes, especially if he offered me $1 million. I would do it for 500 if I'm being honest. I don't know. It'd be a lot of fun, especially getting into all like the fishing stuff and the racing stuff and everything else. Yeah, agree. He is fueling the hate. Very offensive with words. 100%, man. So it's one of those weird things. I don't know anybody's. I don't know anybody's age range and stuff like that. But think about like Howard Stern back in the day. I mean, literally, that's how Howard Stern became the biggest personality on radio, right? Is because the people that hated him and hated what he was saying tuned in just as much as the people that loved him and loved what he was saying. Because like the people that loved it wanted to listen to it, the people that hated it, still insanely enough, wanted to listen to it just so they could like hate on him and talk shit and stuff. So the fueling the hate and offensive and controversy and stuff like that, I guess I don't, and again, I don't really know him, but I don't know how much of it is him and how much of it is still just kind of like an entertainment act type of thing. Because, right, the more offensive he is, the more people make videos of how offensive he's being, which brings more traffic to the website. And all of that, it's just crazy. When he starts swearing, I close the tab. I know, man. And listen, I'm atrocious at swearing. It sneaks out all the time on the stream. And I keep trying to be a little bit better at not doing it. Like when I get excited, it comes out and stuff like that. Yeah, man. Right. Exactly that. And then when I was at the BDH, that's exactly what I told him. I was like, listen, man, if I'm being honest, I need to listen to your stream with headphones on because we homeschool my 4-year-old and my 7-year-old. And I can't have them hearing you or the rhetoric, right? I'm surprised that people use Patrick's recommendations for trades and stuff. I mean, again, I don't want this to turn into a hate session or anything like that, but yeah, again, it's a different world when you make, again, 20 million. If you've made 20 million in this industry per year, I mean, you could spend 300 grand on accounts, especially if they're Apex accounts at $19. Imagine if you spent 100 grand on $19 Apex accounts. You'd be able to blow up 30 accounts a day if you wanted to. So you can just take massive swings. Like any little thought that's in your head, you can take it. And you can overcome enough losses to, show the wins at the end of the day because the wins could be huge. You can put in an investment and just sit there and honestly not care. If you blow up the account, you don't have to care because that money is meaningless to you. Or likewise, if you make like you make $1,000 on a trade, you're not going to care because you have so much money anyways. So at that point, it's a video game where you're just trying to see how many points you can get. Yeah. Yeah, and he's been trading for 8 years, You're definitely going to pick up a lot of stuff over 8 years. So, yeah, man. I agree. But again, like you, good news. If I gave you, I wonder how good of a trader you could be if I gave you, like 500 prop accounts tomorrow. Here's 500 accounts. You have them for free. They're 100% for free. Do whatever you want with them. I gotta imagine you'd be a great trader too, Because even if you blew up, if you have 500 accounts, you blow up 400 of those accounts. So you're not necessarily a great trader because you blew up 400 of them. But you've taken such massive swings every single time that, the 400 don't even matter. The 100 that you did pass, you passed with the same kind of massive swings that you lost with. So, you're probably making a couple 100,000 in payouts just from the big winners, The guys at my place said that if you're doing well, Apex won't pay you out hiding behind the regulations. If you're doing well, Apex won't pay you out. Yeah. I mean, I've seen a lot of that too. I've seen a lot of that as well. That people complain that unless you're an influencer, you won't get an Apex payout. And interestingly enough, Ruben that I was talking about, he's a really, really, really good trader. Really good, really consistent trader. He now just passed his 5th Apex eval, so he's about to go to live. But before that, about, 2 months ago, he was denied like 3 or 4 Apex payouts in a row. Because like citing consistency or citing like he made a trade at like, just like you're saying, like a trade that was a little bit too late, or maybe he held it a little bit too long, so it blew up another different rule or something like that. So he started putting him on blast on Instagram. Not that he has a lot of followers. He has maybe 2,000 or 3,000 followers or something like that. But who knows? Maybe he made enough noise. So after all that noise, maybe they put him into that category. And then he just started getting consistent nonstop payouts. He hasn't had an issue with them since. So it almost gives credence to, if you're an influencer, you might have a better time getting payouts than if you aren't. Best prop is Top Step. I'll have to check them out, man. I mean, again, I just go with whoever's cheapest. Doesn't matter to me. Just has to be cheap. I'm not going to buy, 5 $100 accounts at full price. And then it feels different when you're trading them, right? Then you're like, ugh, I don't want to blow up 3 of these accounts this week and just blow through $300. But if you can buy, 20 Apex accounts at $19 each, then you can pop a couple of them, not care as much. I just took my 6th payout on same. Dang, dude, good job, Trading Cowboy. 6th payout on Apex account, no problems yet. Are you an influencer, Trading Cowboy? Do you make any Instagram videos or anything? So yeah, I'm sure it's a mixture. I've had some payouts denied, but that just gives you a little more cushion to make more the next week. Yeah. You gotta move over a little, bud. You're starting to take up the whole. You're starting to take up the whole chair. Got my puppo sleeping right behind me here. So, interestingly enough, look at that. Finally back up to the top of that range, that 220 that we were talking about a little bit ago. When was it that we were talking about that, though? I've just been rambling now. So when we were at the midway point here, I was saying, I could see a long happening. The short happened first, though, and shorted pretty good. 180 down to 135, so that would have sucked sitting through that. But it did finally curl up. Didn't break it, though. It just matched it. Yeah, just matched it. Didn't break it yet. Only 45 seconds left in this candle, though. If the next 5-minute candle wick breaks these guys, then I think that's going to be our just tiny little hint that we're probably done going down for now and maybe sneaking up. I see only $84 plus. Yeah, it's you got to do code sink or swim. Man, I can't wait till I can say that, which is not true, man. It's save now. Code save now. Let me see. Let's see. There's nothing weird on here, is there? Nothing weird, nothing weird. I don't think so. Boop, boop. Oh, god damn it. Sorry, guys. Just give me a sec. There we go. Bring this down. Bring her back up. Yeah, so here's the... Uh-oh, hold on. Sorry, there's too much shit on the screen to make this really look pretty, but this is what we're looking at right here. So if you do save now, 50K account on Apex right now, it'll take $176 off, and you'll get it for $19.60. Let's try the, what is the 25K at? Again, hopefully, hopefully I'm not showing anything weird on here that I shouldn't. Correct. Save now is the code. Actually, the 25K is the same price. $19.60. So let's go through the whole gambit. How about the 100K? Could you imagine? Maybe they're all the same damn price right now. Save now. No fucking way. I didn't realize that. Everything is the same. Yeah, Trading Cowboy, you're 100% right. Yep, everything's the same price. The 100K is only 1960 as well. Dang. And I think it's good for another 5 days too, guys. Now I gotta fix my stinking camera here. Yeah, I got a text message from Apex the other day. That looks alright. $12.07. It did break. Look at that. So it broke 228. Darn it, man. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention. That was the 5-minute candle that I was talking about. Let's see how much it goes. You just have to make 3K and another 2K, and in Lucid, only the first sum. To get the payout you're talking about on Apex? Shoot, yeah, it was that candle. That candle pushed. There's a, whatever that guy's name is. Darn it, Roche Capital. He definitely would have taken that. New 5-minute candle pushed the previous candles. And pushed that section right there. That made a lot of sense. Done. We should have been a part of it. Let's see. What is ES? What is everybody else doing right now? Huh. Maybe a super ugly. Is this a super ugly head and shoulders starting to form, maybe? I mean, not really. It's a super ugly one. You got to squint to see it. But we came down, kind of an ugly shoulder, kind of a real ugly deformed head. Come back up to previous day low, which would make a hell of a lot of sense. A little curl down, finish her up. You just have to make 3K and then 2K, and with Lucid it's only 3K. After that, you only need 1K and you get 50% of it. Yeah, so you get paid a lot faster, and you don't have to double down. Is basically what you're saying. You don't have to do it twice. What's do you know what is Lucid's best account? Like how much? What is their least expensive account right now? What is Lucid's least expensive? I gotta go pee again. Too much tea. Ugh. Excuse me, pup. You gotta move back just a little. Come on, give me some space. Ugh, you stinking dog. Okay. This is the 5 minute. So we came up, had some resistance, popped back down. Average 5 minute candle right now is 56 points actually. So again, that's pretty damn volatile. I've been just lately, the last 2 weeks since things have calmed down, we've been in that like 30 point range instead, I would say. To have 56 points here at noon feels a little insane. So I would say maybe if we could get a little retest of like 217, 220, then we could test longs. Come back down, kind of test this zone. Otherwise, if it just starts pushing now, ooh. The EMAs have curled up. The EMAs are in the right direction now. Everything's just getting a little smidge of strength. Oh shoot, I haven't even looked at this. John, you told me to download this indicator here. Look at this. This is our first time that they finally crossed and it gave us the buy, and it was pretty damn accurate. Now we're still pushing. Considering stabbing this long, I don't want to wait too long either. What would the stop be? Stop would be like 229. It's a little mini bull flag forming right there. Our volume's going down. Still pushing. What time is it? This is our brand new 5 minute candle right here. So our brand new 5 minute is just barely pushing. Hey, I appreciate you, John. Me too, man. I got my fingers crossed for my success as well. And same to you, sir. You know, we're all on this journey together, right? And again, just appreciate the hell out of you guys for hanging out with me, talking with me, you know. We're all helping each other out, right? I appreciate the indicators. I appreciate the advice. I appreciate the candor. But also, I just appreciate somebody kind of to go back and forth with. This morning, you know, I had like a dead hour where I was the only one just kind of mumbling and bumbling to myself. And like, it's just got to be just boring, you know. I'm not saying anything interesting. I'm not being exciting. Just trying to make a little money, but 5 minute. But again, just a little bit too timid now. That's what happens though. After 12 o'clock, I mean, really after 11:30, I start getting so hesitant because my brain has slipped, right? So I kept wanting to punch long. I didn't punch long, but now we're at the point where we're right at the top of this kind of breakaway candle as well. 5 contracts pushed back down to the 200 EMA. You're in it, bud. You're in right now. I don't even have the 200 EMA on my... What is the 200 EMA at? But what is it at? What's the 200 EMA at right now? I only have the 50. 329. Oh, yeah. Sorry, man. For some reason, I thought you were saying pushing down, that you thought it was going to go down. I was like, huh. But yeah, I agree. 329, 329, 384 is previous day low. 331 is kind of that other breakout candle. Oh yeah, we're pushing. We're pushing really well. Shoot. TP on the partial on the way. Let's see, 65. Is it going to come down at all, or is it just going to push? Man, I was hoping that was going to drop down a little bit first. Shoot, 50 is the average. Yeah, once we maybe hit 300, bring the stop up or something. It comes down to like 260s. I'll add into it. Dude, that's what I was saying. The Head and Shoulders, right? I was saying it's a really friggin' ugly Head and Shoulders. I agree, man. Look at that thing. Super ugly kind of shoulder and stuff. Super ugly deformed head. So hopefully, yeah, I mean, it should, honestly, it should push all the way to 387 or something. Big old head. Big old head. We're up almost 10 points on it. Kind of dancing. Not a great trade so far, though. I probably need, I don't know, I should have put way more size on it, but again, it's the end of the trading day for me, so, and it's a Friday, you don't want to give it up. Oh, darn it, didn't take that. Maybe that's a good thing. But this is our new 5-minute candle. I don't want to retrace all the way down, so put the stop in profit. These have been 50-point range candles, so I could see this 5-minute candle coming down to like the, I don't know, 260s, 250s. We might re-enter in the 260s, 250s. If it decides to come back down, and it might not. It might just be ready to push up to the 330s right now. Still a real nice degree of separation here. Since my computer likes resetting all the damn time, let me take a picture of that too. 513 cross, because I guarantee you it's going to disappear. Now we got on the 5 and 10. Yeah, we'll mess with it a little bit though. Alright, so this 5-minute candle, are we going to retest the 250s or not? Okay. Lovely text to the lawyer there. Doing our best to try to not be in a lawsuit. Alright, let's see. Might take partial. Reverse head and soul. Massive head. Yeah, 14 EMA. Looking upward. Crossed on MACD. Going up slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Let's see. It's 12:24. We have 40 seconds left of this 5-minute candle. Let's see how this 5-minute candle reacts. It did the push down like I kind of was hoping for. I was thinking 260 to line up with these wicks right here, which we're basically at. So we'll see. I'm almost tempted to punch it in long before the new 5-minute candle, which would be premature though. 47.75. I'm going to do it anyways. Put a stop right below that candle. Going to put a target kind of above it. Let's see. Let us see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 30 point. Ah, shit. I mean, hopefully it's forming a bull flag here, but based on this, son of a gun. Ugh. I really don't want to move my stop either. I still think ups are the way, but I don't want to give back what we made today. We're about to get stopped out. A little silly, huh? Shoot. Dang it. We had to do the exact opposite of what we did. Come on, 1-minute candle. Come on, 1-minute candle. Go that way. Son of a beach. There we go. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Well, now we're down 36 on the day. I mean, the count is still up 34 bucks, but darn. Yeah, that was a premature one. And of course, this is kind of the retest you want to see, though. I mean, you want it to come down, retest this, and then hopefully bounce up. So not to do a premature entry after a premature entry, but if longs are the way, this is where you'd want to pick them up. I'd try to do it at 76. This little indicator is about to crisscross applesauce here. Everything curled back. So average candle range been 53 points. This is a 50-point candle right now. But we still have a minute and a half left. So now we gotta see, does our next 5-minute candle push us right the heck back up? This indicator is giving us the sell signal. It says sells are in play instead. We should sell it down to 164. I mean, maybe. What? Oh, we still have a minute. Yeah, 1 minute left. Huh. $15 seconds left. Now I'm in a long, now I'm in a short, now I'm in a long, now I'm in a short. I was just in a long, now I'm thinking about going into a short. Man, it's a hard one. We're right at that, you know, what I would consider our resistance point, right? These bodies got to be our resistance point. But if it's going to break, it's going to break, and it's going to come down to like 160. Starting to break. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's continue down, please. So trying to catch the continuation here. It broke through kind of my support wicks. So I like that, but it's still kind of that crazy no man's land right now, where that could also be a good part for it to pop up. Since it broke them, I think it's got to come down to this candle. But we shall see. See, it broke all this stuff. Since it broke these bodies, broke these wicks, broke this guy, I think it's got to go down. Come on. But regardless, this will be my last trade of the day, which hopefully that doesn't curse it by saying that out loud. Come on, let's have just a nice strong push, please. Come on, gonna start trailing it too. Not yet though. Shoot. I want a stronger push than that. Oh no, come on. That's not a great wick now. Engulfing. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Darn it, we were up 10 points on it just for a quick sec. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't go that way. I mean, right back up. Shit. Yeah. These were the important ones. Now that we're back above it, probably getting stopped. Darn, big loss. I almost took that one stop though. I almost moved that one stop. I should have moved it faster. Yeah, there we go. Son of a gun, guys. Bad way to end. Yep, stopped out. Down 180 on this one. Shoot, now we're actually down overall. That's what I talked about not wanting to do. We're up 150 on one. Down 180 on the other. We were up 30. We went from up 30 to down 180. Yeah. It's 12:30. Usually we stop at 11:30. Yeah. Darn. Oh, I'll have no buzz. Streaming is not easy. Yeah, man. Tired. Yeah, I know it. And just all the talking. Son of a gun. Which I don't mind that. No, I love it. But, dang it. Just frustrating, right? 2 bad trades in a row. And it's still showing weakness, which is even more frustrating, right? You get out of the stinking trade, then it keeps... Well, it faked me out. Helps me to recover trades. I do not recommend it though. I'll have to look at silver sometime and see how it see how it does. Dang, 5 mini as soon as you enter, you're down 1,500. Yipes. As 1 micro is like 2 NQs. Oh shit, dude. That's volatile. That's big swings then. Man, stupid me here. Now I'm about to go on tilt as well because I hated that I just lost that. Thinking about long in this right now. 4, 5, 6, 7. 30 point little longer. 51. What time is it? 37. Are we going up or are we going down? It seems like we want to go up now. Yeah, I know it. I know. This truly should be my last one. Especially because, again, this is a bearish structure that's forming, but... Gonna start taking some of these off the table just so I'm not completely screwing up the account here. Still have 2. Still have 1. Alright, that's it. There you go, guys. So, again, not the best, but at least we brought this one back a little bit. So we're down 93 in one. We're up 150 on the other. We're up 60 bucks on the day. Frustrates the hell out of you. But, yeah. Monday will be fun. Monday we'll go aggressive. Monday we'll do minis. As long as it's not an absurdly volatile day. We'll do minis. We'll be aggressive. We'll see how it goes. We might pop the account. We might pass the account. Who the hell knows? It'll be fun regardless. But yeah, we'll give that a try. I mean, I have quite a few accounts right here, and then I'll buy some of those Apex ones as well. I know, right? I don't know, man. That's what I know, man. I agree with you. My thesis on this one is just we got enough. They're only 17 bucks. So might as well, right? A little fun to it. And it'll help out the views too. If you trade minis, you get a lot more views than if you trade micros. Win or lose, you know. And that's, you know, not to get on Patrick again, but that's one of his things now is you really got to put trades on for people to keep watching. So win or lose, you just have to make the trade. Even if you're in your head, you're like, you know what? I should probably wait for the next hour until the next setup happens. When you have 5,000, 6,000 people watching and you're making, you know, 100 grand a day from those people watching, you got to put trades on. So I don't know. We'll see. It might be a really good view day too. Just start banging some minis. But anyway, gang, 1240. I appreciate the hell out of all of you. I mean, seriously, sincerely, you know, this is a dream doing this kind of stuff. We're slowly getting there. We're almost at 200 subscribers. It's pretty exciting. As soon as you get up to about 500, you can really start applying for affiliates, getting affiliate codes and things like that. So yeah, we'll just keep, you know, continuing this journey, see where the heck it goes. Hopefully we'll have a lot more green days than we do red days. This is a small green day, so sorry about that. But we'll keep scaling. We'll keep getting better. We'll keep rock and rolling. But again, happy Friday. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you again bright and early. Probably around maybe like 9:20. We'll start a little bit early on Monday. Get a game plan together. You.